so you want to be a pro guest player, well, this video might be for you. So basically, I'm gonna split this up into 3 sections: how to block better, when to use your charge, and how to land your punches better. If this guide helped you, please like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. For blocking, there's multiple different ways to block. One is, let's say you're going against a Jason. They use a gashing wound on another survivor. Around the end, you could, or any time during the gashing wound, you can go up and block, and then you get a free punch. But I recommend you do not punch when he's still in the gashing wound, because it won't stun him. So I recommend you just hold the punch for longer. So then you have some pressure, because no killer wants to get stunned. You could also block an up-close mass infection. You will take a lot of damage, so that's why I don't really do it too much.
This is mass infection.
And then the next way you could block is by using an item, like a Bloxy-Cola, a medkit, like those items. And also note that you can block any attack, but only some you get punch. Another way to get your punch is by just pissing off the killer by juking, because then they're going to start getting impatient and just swing when I'm in hit distance. Kind of like that. So that's the way you could get an easy block. You could also go in front of a survivor that's getting targeted, and let's say they swing, you could kind of interfere with it, block, get a parry. Or you could just body block if you don't have your block at all and you're not one shot for a weaker survivor. So that's another way to block easier. So that's basically it for blocking. In summary, for blocking, try and piss off the killer by juking, use items to bait, and go in front of weaker survivors to get a parry or a punch. So yeah, that's basically it for blocking. On to charge, how to use charge properly. So when to use your charge, there's multiple different ways you could use your charge. One is when you're on high ground, you could push the killer off, or an example is that one slope on Brandon's works. You can push the killer off there and gain a lot of distance. And then another thing is you want to push the killer away from the survivor, not to the survivor. So that's an example of pushing him off high ground. You can push him into this hole or something. So you want to push the survivor away, push the killer. So you want to push the killer away from the survivor, not at the survivor, because that could potentially kill the survivor by letting them land a hit. So in summary, for charge, you can push the killer off high ground, giving you lots of distance, and push the killer away from the survivor. You could also charge. You can also charge at Cool Kids minions and 1x's minions. Kind of more helpful to do on 1x's minions, because Cool Kids minion, one grouped up, they just get a free hit on you. That's not good. And also, you don't want to charge when a guest has already charged at the killer. You want to wait around 10ish seconds, I believe, so you don't take damage. So yeah, that's basically it for charging. So when you punch, there's 2 different ways you can punch. One is where you get a parry when you there's a 1 second frame for it to be a parry. And then 1 is a regular punch, which you would use for later, when you don't make it past the 1 second duration to get the parry. You don't always want to go for the parry, especially against more like experienced player, especially against like more experienced players, like I don't know, 5, 6 plus days. But when you're going against like killers that are like 4 days and below, you can kind of just parry every time, or just more than just not parrying. So you would want to parry, but if it's risking you taking a lot of damage, then you shouldn't do it. Because when you parry, it's a longer stun by 1.5 seconds. And they added knockback basically. And you get a farther lunge. So that's basically it for like punching and stuff. It's not too complex. So yeah. But remember, there's a 1 second frame for it to be a parry. So you could like wait out the duration just a bit to like aim your punch or parry. So you get like, so you can like aim better. Like you could get a punch. Let's say you're facing like this. You get a punch. You could like wait like a few milliseconds, and then turn around, then hit him in the face with a parry. So yeah, that's basically it for punching and stuff. Vanity Jason. This kid here has 10 days on the game, so a bit worrying. Well, I guess he was able to get the gashing wound off. That's a plus. That was a good stun by chance. Okay, that was a good parry there. Why did you go up to try and stun him? Shed, let's ski, bro. That's a problem you gotta learn how to do with Shed's stupid teammates. That's not very smart, and he's healing right in front of the killer. Oh my goodness, Shed, bro. Alright, I forgot this kid has 10 days, but he only had 40 killer wins, so I was like thinking he was not that good at killer. Why are you not helping, Shidaletsky? You have a stun for a reason. Okay, that spin block there kind of helped. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank God he missed that. I'm fine with missing a punch. I'm just glad he missed his. Can't pull it off. Dude, yeah, run away, bro. I need to grab a medkit here. There's a medkit, yes. Yeah, that guess can't even heal because he's the one getting targeted now. So I'm gonna take it. Call me greedy, but I mean, I can't really do much to. Nice one, Gus, nice. Come over here, dude. Run towards where we are, not. Didn't expect him to use his raging pace there. Oh. Does he not know where we are? I have a feeling it's gonna end up being LMS soon. Yeah, because that shed there is not very good at the game. So I'm gonna just get ready for LMS here. I'd like to have all my cooldowns. Alright, that was a good. That's kind of relieving to get that punch out. Ah, shoot, bro. He's definitely a good player. I will say that. So something I forgot to mention is that Guess recently got a buff in the recent update, being the Friday the 13th. The buff was when you land a block, you get speed 1 for I believe 2 seconds, and they still have the slowness from before. So you can still land parries easier and run away if you want to. So yeah, video helped. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna do 100 special next. Well, see ya.